something that you'll really like. If I didn't already send it to you, I don't know.
Good morning, everybody. Donnie's talking away like he always does. That's how he is. Welcome to another show. We're about to go live, so hang tight, Don. I'm sure I will like this. I'll have to look at it on my phone, though.
Yeah.
Are you ready for a good time? We're both singing like two different songs about that.
That's true. Every time you say, "Are you ready?"
Don,
I'm thinking of Grand Funk Railroad.
not letting me stream. Because I'm on another one.
Mhm.
I do have a verified channel. I think we can just record, Don. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm sorry, buddy. Because I didn't
really?
set it up for streaming on this service. Yeah, because remember I switched over? Like this one I think I'm using is Eddie Buffalo Insurance. That's what's paid for, so that's what I'm going to use. We're eventually going to switch over to using OBS because it turned out really well. But so everybody's hearing this, so welcome. Welcome to a little bit behind the scenes of Eddie Buffalo and Donnie talking shizzy before their show. How are you, Donnie?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
With our new system, it's going to be so quick for me to download it. I'm not really worried about it. Welcome to Believe It or Not, number 70 of Buffalo Fights. And all the comments and statements by Donnie Lowe and Eddie Buffalo are purely for entertainment purposes. So our thing this morning is for Quantum Energy Bars. It's quantumsquares.com, our sponsor. I'm having issues today, Don. Back off. All right, buddy. And it's got 100 milligrams of caffeine, 10 grams of protein, 0% of junk. What if you have junk in your trunk, Don? You'll have some percentage of junk, don't you think?
That's true.
And I forgot what the percentage off we get on these guys, Don. Do you remember what I told you?
It was a high percentage.
It's a high percentage, so check it out for yourself.
That's right.
It's more than 15. I know that because we were looking for a high discount for our people today. So check out Quantum Energy. Caffeine and protein equals energy squared. I like that. That's a good commercial,
I do like that.
So when you go to check out after you find out what our discount is, check it out because a lot of times a lot of our sponsors have additional discounts for you. So check it out. I'm sure you'll find something good,
Yeah, exactly.
So how was your weekend, Don?
It was great, but before that, the best way to experience the podcast is if you go to our YouTube channel. EBI Media.
I am way off today.
Buffalo Fights. EBI Media, Buffalo Fights. And there you get to see our sponsors. You can see the websites that we pull up. You can see the great thumbnails that Eddie creates on a daily basis.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. You can see the facial expressions, which is the most entertaining part of the podcast, I believe, plus some other things that we put on screen. If you prefer to listen to podcasts, wherever you listen, we're there. 53 different podcast depositories you have access to this show. And just know that we do appreciate you taking time out of your day to share it with us. We're very grateful for you.
Why are you picking on my people this morning, Don? I don't think this is too funny. So the Italian sends me a video from his TikToker. It's St. Patrick Run of the Gingers.
In Boston. I thought you would appreciate that.
I was trying to explain something to somebody from Texas this week. It's funny you brought this up. And, back home, St. Patty Day weekend was huge between the little parade and the big parade.
Yeah.
And I said, everybody says that gingers are actually going extinct. I go, you need to go to South Buffalo because they are so not extinct there, especially in my house.
Boston. Or Boston.
Oh my God, yeah. And my ex was a redhead, and 2 of my 3 daughters are redheads also. Katie always had the prettiest hair when she was a little girl. It was red, but it had blonde streaks. And so, we'd be out at a store or something, people that didn't know us, and they're like, do you dye her hair? Yeah, we dye a toddler's hair, an infant's hair, you morons. So,
is that what you said and how you said it?
I did. Well, yeah, I was a little bit salty, but maybe not as bad.
Yeah.
So, Don, this morning we're going to talk about Buffalo Fights number 70. Here come the new Jackson Jills. What's it look like as a young fighter coming up? Because that is the hot topic right now amongst boxing and MMA. The old hats, I mean, they're coming out, they're making a poop load of money, but it's really it's more for like an exhibition, you know. I mean, we've been talking about that. It's a little bit, you know, it's not. I meant to say disgusting, but I did not mean to say disgusting. It's a little discouraging, you know, because especially so many people are into. There's so many things, different things. You got bare knuckle, you got slap fighting, and MMA. I think we lose a lot of people to MMA in the boxing world. To be honest with you, Don. But before we get started, Don, we're gonna do a little bit side thing on the show. Guess where I went on Saturday, Don?
Where did you go on Saturday?
What do you think's in here, Don?
Buc-ee's?
Oh.
I can't hear you.
I visited my friend Scott at his record store, Don. Let's see what.
Oh.
How you always. So, this was a compilation album, Out of Sight. I think it was more like, yo, man, Out of Sight. And 20 original hits with 20 original stars. Side one, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, Elton John. I Got Music in Me. The Kiki D Band, Don.
Oh, my goodness.
Beach Baby from First Class.
That's a cover.
Black Eyed Boys from Purple Lace. Purple Lace. Yeah, I love Purple Lace. Touch Me by Fancy. Higher Plane by Kool and the Gang. You Little Trustmaker by the Times. Kung Fu Fighting, Don. That sold me right there. This is the best buck I ever spent. Side two, you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet.
Do you know do you know the stuttering in that was very intentional? Do you know why?
Why?
Because Randy Bachman, I don't know if it was his brother or a friend of his would stutter, and he kind of did it. I think it was his brother, and he did it because of that.
Well, it's kind of a different thing. I'm looking really. There's one on here, on Abracadabra by the Franco family. Is that the family from Buffalo? Featuring Tony DeFranco. Is it? I don't know. It's a happy accident that I see that on there. They got Steelers Wheels, Prelude, Hudson Brothers, So You Are Stars, Stylistics, Jim Weatherly, New Sensation, Brownsville Station, and the Hughes Corporation. But I think this is going to be one of my favorite albums because I keep on finding like little gems on it.
Yeah.
Can you see up in the corner what that says?
I can't make it out. Oh, K-Tel.
Yeah.
K-Tel.
How many albums I always wanted to get from K-Tel.
They had the best TV commercials, didn't they?
I got this one too.
Oh, their second album.
I got to tell you, the only song I know on this one is Taking Care of Business. So, produced by Randy Bachman. When was this one out?
Probably 73, 72.
Sometimes it's hard to find the pressing date on these things. I can't see.
Sometimes you have to look right on the album itself.
This is the same record label that Rush was on, Mercury.
Oh, really?
Okay, what year were you thinking?
I said 72 or 73.
Dude, you are so good. 1973.
1973. Do you know what band Randy Bachman was in before Bachman Turner Overdrive? Really?
No.
You don't know that?
I'm a young kid.
Wow. Do you ever hear of Burton Cummings?
No, I really haven't. I'm sure I've heard their music, but I have no idea who that is.
The Guess Who?
I don't know. Who, Don?
Guess who? Guess who?
Who, Don?
Take a guess.
First base.
Take a guess.
First base. Now, you might have liked this band, but this is a band that never really did much for me. But for a buck, I figured it's a nice addition to the collection. And that's the Rolling Stones, Emotional Rescue.
Oh, okay.
The only song I know on here, Don, is I got nothing.
What
Emotional
song?
Rescue. I should know that song though, right?
Yeah, that's a good song. That was a hit of theirs.
And I love it when you buy used LPs from people. A lot of people put their names on it. Do you remember when they used to do that in the 70s and
Yeah.
80s? And Annie used to own this one because she wrote
Oh, good old Annie.
in pink marker. So. Donnie, I thought of you when I got this one because I figured Donnie, this is one he would appreciate. You ready, Don?
I'm ready. Oh, Doobie Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great album.
Mm-hmm. Long Train Running, baby.
I was gonna say, I think Long Train Running was on that album.
China Grove. Do you know that's an actual place in Texas?
Yeah, I didn't know that until you had mentioned it before, and then in the lyrics, I think it even says
It does.
Texas. Yeah, China Grove, Texas.
Evil Woman and The Captain and Me. I always liked that song.
Yeah, that's a great song.
This is well loved. Look at this cover. It looks like it even got water damage for Christ's sake. Oh, this is what the young kids today. I guess sounds old. This is what them young kids said they don't get to enjoy. Album artwork. Oh my god!
Yes.
I don't know what just came out of this thing, but it's like it's snowing on my desk, Don.
Oh boy.
I gotta get the vacuum out after this one, baby. That's disgusting.
Are the lyrics on the album sleeve cover or no?
There's no sleeve cover. I guess
okay.
it survive. Yeah. I think I bought an album by these guys like last month. If you probably have better memory.
Good albums. Oh my goodness.
Didn't I just buy something from Paul Revere and the Raiders? Or am I thinking? No, Herman's Hermits I bought last month.
Okay. And a little different.
Yeah, I don't know any of these songs, Don. You probably do, though. Stepping Out. Doggone. Out of Sight. Baby, Please Don't Go. I know that song. I know. Night Train. Is that the same Night Train as like from Guns N' Roses? Did they redo it? I'm gonna have to listen to this.
I don't know.
It's like Me, Catch the Wind, I Get No Satisfaction, I'm Crying, New Orleans, and Action. But what's really cool is they have a little synopsis of the album on the back.
Oh yeah, I love when they used to do that.
And guess who it's written by?
The synopsis?
The oldest teenager ever. Remember they called him that?
Dick Clark.
Correct. Yes.
Wow.
And Paul Revere and Roger Hart did a PS after Dick Clark. It said, PS, we happen to get a sneak look at a copy of those notes. We think Dick's a gas too. How dated is that?
I know. That's got to be like what, around 1968 or something? 67?
I don't know. This one has liner notes on, but nothing on them. I always smell these things. They smell old. Old LPs have that interesting smell. What are you guessing, Don?
I was thinking 1967, maybe, or 66 even.
I got nothing. Nothing on here.
Oh, really?
No, which is a little disappointing. God, I wish we had like a little device in our pocket that we could pull up and look at stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be amazing. It's kind of like having a computer in your pocket.
You're gonna rip the sleeve. Okay.
It's already ripped, dude. It was barely hanging on as it was. I can't find a date on this thing. It says, United States, blah 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 blah. No, I got nothing done. It's gonna have to stay a mystery. So, this last one, not that it's a great. This was like when boom boxes came out. What was that? The late 70s, early 80s. And I had my first one. I had this. It was not big.
Yeah.
And I went out, but with my own money, bought a cassette, and this was the first cassette. This and Asia was the first cassettes I ever bought, and I wore them out. And what's crazy about this song, I'll tell you, once you see what it is, you'll know.
Oh my goodness, Jay Giles Band.
Yeah,
Peter Wolf.
This was definitely we got I see the date on this. You got any idea, Don? It definitely the boom boxes must have started coming out in the late 70s, early 80s, definitely after seeing this.
So list a couple of the songs that are on that album.
Freeze Frame, Rage in the Cage, Centerfold,
Okay.
or Huge Hit. Do you remember when? And
Yeah, so that's got to be around 77 or so.
No. 81.
That late?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
EMI America. Let's see what oh, it looks nice. Oh, see, this is what I like because it has all the lyrics on the liner notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all their special things. I like reading that. Wouldn't it be cool? Like, special thanks to Donnie Lowe for our album, blah, blah, blah. But nobody's ever going to see that again, you know? What really blows me away is a lot of these, like I said, I had on cassette, I had on CD. A lot of my LPs are back in Buffalo, unless Katie Buffalo and her friends haven't taken. I told them they could take some, so God only knows what's left. But it's fun. So I got to tell you, Don,
I can't believe that's from 1981.
Yeah.
What was the name of the Paul?
I'm sorry.
The Paul Revere and the Raiders. What was the name of that album? Just Like Us.
Yes.
1966.
Oh, I wasn't even born yet.
They had just like they've got a ton of albums out.
I'm telling Scott not to give me bags for the LPs. It isn't like I'm ever going to use them again. You know what I mean?
Well, you need to transport them properly because they're old and frail.
Just like me and you, Don.
That's right.
So I got to talk a little bit about the Jay Giles Band. So their huge song and their huge video was for Centerfold.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm so dumb about a lot of these songs that it's like, I thought he was saying that his girlfriend was hot enough to be a centerfold, not that she was in a centerfold. Do you know, Don, and I know you're not going to believe this, and you know her too, who she is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to say her name, but I actually dated someone that was in Hustler.
What, does she work out hard and fast? That she's a hustler or go-getter?
No, Hustler magazine. She was in Big Breasted Beauties, something like that. Goodness. I don't remember. And I'm like, no way. And then she showed me the issue. I'm like, huh. It was many, many years after that, so she did not look like she did there. But her boobs were fantastic. I will say that, you know. So,
yeah. All the statements, comments are those of any Buffalo only.
But I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, what skin magazines have you been in, Don? Have you been in Playmate for the girls like Burt Reynolds was? I mean, you were a hot bitch back in the day.
No, but my name was in the Buffalo News for playing hockey. That's about it.
Oh my God. So, yeah, pretty good haul. It cost me all $6.
Oh my gosh, that's a great. Yeah, that's awesome.
And I know Scott's not listening, but I'm really pissed at him. I'll say that right now. Let me pull up.
Why?
I always forget the name of his, but I'm really pissed at him. I'll tell you in a second,
Why?
Don. Hang on.
I want to know now.
No, gotta wait. Record store in Greenville. By the way, I still listen to that 97 Rock compilation album, everyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my buddy Scott owns Bandango, vintage vinyl, and more. but I love how he did it EMAS and more, like in Spanish. Parts it's in English, parts in Spanish. Well, let me give him a little plug. Fandango Vintage Vinyl is a record store in Greenville, Texas, known for its selection of new and used vinyl records, CDs, cassettes, vintage clothing. You've seen some of the t-shirts I bought. Posters, I showed you the poster I bought, and other music-related merch. So I go into Scott, and he goes, Eddie, take whatever you want. I'm like, what? He goes, he had a box full of CDs, which if I still had a CD player, I probably would have taken some. But he goes, yeah, they're okay, but they're not to the the quality I usually like selling stuff at, which I thought was really interesting because I really have not had trouble with any of his used vinyl because he looks through them real good and makes sure scratches. But I forget, it wasn't Doobie Brothers. An Allman Brothers Band album. And the first song, I forget what it was, but you could tell people played it over and over again because that's the only one I ever had that skipped.
Really? Yeah. Which album was it of them? Do you know? Of theirs?
I don't remember.
Great music.
But I do have to laugh because a couple weekends ago, I had people over thanking them for, helping me move and everything. And my buddy Adam and his wife came over. And she was the only girl here. I felt bad for her because a lot of the other wives didn't bother. And gross. Well, anyways, she made a beeline for my record collection. She's like, "Oh, you got some good stuff in there." I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I'm a pretty cool dude." I didn't say that. I don't have when you're that cool, you don't have to say it, Don.
That's true. So what records did she think were cool? Did she any particular ones?
I have an eclectic mix of albums that I picked up there. A lot of old time stuff. You didn't get to see, but I actually found a Rush 2112 album that I took it from him, and it was $1 too, And you're gonna kill me for this, but I ended up getting the Village People because I remember that song being huge back then. And how can you not buy it for $1? You know what I mean?
That's true.
What's really interesting with Scott's Place is that I have a huge Rush collection back home. I have all their albums. And then I went on to cassettes. Then I went on to so I have like ×3 of every release that Rush has put out since, was it 1971, 72, somewhere around there.
Wow.
And I have to thank my cousin Sharon Bednars Sharon Buffalo, now Sharon West Palm, for getting me into Rush, because I don't know if I would have found them as early as I did. I started watching videos, listening to Rush around when I was 11 or 12, and the first Rush tour that I went to was Signals.
I don't know anything about their tours. I never saw them live.
Oh, it was fantastic. Neil Peart was unflippin' believable. And with us being so close to Toronto, and that's where they're based out of, we saw Rush a ton. They came to Buffalo a lot. If they didn't come to Buffalo, they went to Rochester or even Syracuse or even Cleveland. The one thing that people don't realize in the Buffalo area, when these bands are routing through, if they're not coming to Buffalo, they probably are coming to either Toronto, sometimes even Hamilton. Hamilton's got a big arena, or Rochester. The Rochester arena, it's always intrigued me because I've been there for hockey games and lacrosse games, but it's a very intimate venue. I'd love to see what it sounds like for a concert, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Buffalo was kind of the late 50s and the 60s and early 70s. You had WKBW radio, which was a top radio station across the country.
Gets your fanny moving in the morning, Don. Do you know
That's
he's related to me? He's somehow related on my mom's side because I would always see him at like wakes.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. The only place, right? Weddings and wakes. But
where did he go to high school, Don? Where did he go? He went with my uncles, my Uncle Donnie, my Uncle Billy, my Uncle Bobby. Where do you think Danny Nedworth went to high school?
Did he go to Bishop Timon?
He did.
Did he?
Yes. Yes, he
Cool.
did.
Nice
So,
South Buffalo boy.
yes.
But
But
to my point, I guess with the radio stations, a lot of the Canadian artists, you know, because Buffalo would play their songs, that gave them a lot of exposure, and they became, you know, not because of Buffalo solely, but Buffalo was like their first, you know,
sure,
like
sure.
if they can make it in Buffalo, then they can make it, right? So I think Rush was probably one of those. Supertramp was one, believe it or not, even though
Two of
they're English
Rush's
band.
album covers were in Buffalo.
Oh, really?
One of them was on the east side of Buffalo. It was like an old knockdown building. And on their multi-platinum double album, Exit Stage Left, you can see the crowd, someone holding up a sign that says Buffalo loves Rush. You really got to know where it is and really look for it, but it's there if you get your magnifying glass out. Yeah.
That's cool. Was that you? No.
No. I was up in the nosebleeds for all those concerts. I wasn't rich like you, Don. But like what I was saying, I mean, Rochester, 3 hours from Cleveland, 3.5 hours to Detroit if you go through Canada. Yeah. So, and I will tell you, since we're right around St. Patty's Day, back in 2018, where, you know, Kiss was on their farewell tour that lasted for years and years, the closest they were routing was through Cleveland. And it was on a St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, was it really?
So I don't know if you've ever been in the Cleveland arena, but think of the old odd stairs, but steeper.
Yeah.
So not only did you have crazy Rush fans, crazy Kiss fans painted up and acting crazy, a lot of them came from drinking at the parade all day.
Oh my goodness.
How they did not fall down those stairs is beyond me. I was waiting to see what the hell was going to happen. You know what I mean? Because
I was at that
ugly.
arena one time, and it was to watch the Buffalo Sabres play against the Cleveland Barons.
Oh my God, you are old.
I know.
Why did I think they were the Beagles or something like that? I guess.
No, the Cleveland Barons. Wild. Well,
aren't you so glad we talked about boxing today, Don?
I know.
Kind of like when we asked Billie Jean, yeah, Billie Sheen is not my lover. Of course not. We asked Billy. I said to him before he came on the show, "You got one job." He's like, "Come up with some kind of insurance." Back then we just had the one show. Ask me some type of insurance question. So if you watch the show, and I know Don remembers this, hey, so Billy, you have any questions about insurance or annuities? Nope. I heard they're good. So it's me, like, yeah, let's talk about young boxers. I heard they're good. Nope.
I heard there's a lot of good young boxers that are up and coming.
Well, it's funny because I'll see, like, since this is still spring break here, is it all across the country or is it just like in the Texas area?
No, I think it is for college. Yeah.
So I've noticed a lot of guys like shadow boxing and stuff at the gym, and I'm like, and I want to go over and talk to them, but I don't want to be that guy. I almost want to say, so do you know what you're doing, or are you just effing around? Because I've seen some sloppy stuff, but I'm not that guy. I'm never gonna, throw it out there unless you ask for my help, Yeah. But that was interesting. So we're gonna end the show with a song if I can find it, Don.
Oh, I thought you had it queued up.
I'm working on it. But I want to get our other stuff done like we always do. If you like working with people that are just like you, have the same values that you do, have the same passion for life, and love your children as much as we do ours, we are the people you need to be working with. You can get to us at ebiagency.com. You can go to our YouTube page. Did you see I renamed it, Don?
I did see that.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Job. You didn't say anything. I don't know if you liked it or not. So
no,
because one thing that we've always wanted to do is not only educate, but we want to entertain. And hopefully we've done both. I mean, some days like this, like we were supposed to talk about one thing, but Eddie Buffalo had his own idea of doing something different. But I think you had a good time, Don. I think you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I always love
So
talking
once
about
again,
music.
oh my God, yeah. So once again, like I said before, if you like, you know, working with people that are just like you, have the same values that you do, have the same passion for life, and love your children as much as we do, we're the people to reach. Like I said, you can reach us at ebiagency.com. You can go to EBI Media on YouTube. You can go to EBI Media on Suno too to check out all. We have over 100 singles right now. And was it yesterday or the day before? I was shocked. We had 4 songs in the top 24 on Suno. So who knew? Who knew Eddie Buffalo was creative? I didn't think I was creative at all. And what's the hotline, Donnie?
That hotline is 716-541-4118. That's 716-541-4118.
And it's early in the day, so I promised Donnie that today we are going to have individual emails for EBI Media Agency. Talking about. And that's going to be Eddie Buffalo at ebiagency.com. And it's also going to be Donnie Lowe at ebiagency.com. So it's not live yet, but it will be soon. So we're going to start be giving out that information. And for our friends in Ireland, Don, what's the hotline for them?
Top of the morning to them. But it is 716
lad.
541-4118. Hey.
And remember, life is worth living. What do you got to do, Donnie?
You got to keep on fighting, baby. You got to keep on fighting.
And we're going to leave with a song. And it is not that I'm telling you to go drink, but in South Buffalo, there's a lot of drinking. And Eddie Buffalo does not drink anymore. But I kind of stole the idea a little bit from Breakfast Club when Bender's saying, drink, smoke up, Johnny. Merry Christmas. I did a little bit of something that's drink up, Johnny. It's St. Patrick's Day. And tune in tomorrow for EBI News for you. And we're going to leave you, let you listen to it, okay? You can hang out and listen to it too, Don. All right.
Oh, thank you. Ciao, everybody. Maybe.
Listen to some of the lyrics. They're
can't hear it.
Oh, are you serious?
We cannot hear it, Ed. We can't hear it.
Hang on. Hold, please. I gotta get my microphone out of here so I can actually do this. I have to unplug for a second.
Testing 1 2.
Hot Mike, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now we can hear.
Me, Don?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, here we go.
Yep.
We'll start playing it. I'll let you listen through my mic.
Okay. Nope. Nope. Technical
All right, I guess we're not
difficulties.
meant to hear this today. So figures, it's just been a wacky show. So we're out of here. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.